Hello all, welcome back to IGNOU MBA. My name is Angelet. Today we're going to discuss the question paper of June 2023 for MMPH-002, that is Human Resource Development. Okay, so this question paper is from our SEM 3. So let's see the questions one by one. In total, you have 8 questions, and from it you have to attempt any 5, and each questions are of 20 marks each. Okay, so let's see the questions one by one. The first one: explain the HRD metrics in terms of HRD process and HRD climate variables. This question we can see in our block 1 unit 3, HRD processes and methods. In this unit, you can find the HRD metrics and then the process and all. So now let's see the answers. So what do you mean by HRD metrics? And what is the HRD processes and HRD climate variables? So let's see, this matrix is provide a framework for understanding the various stages and elements that are involved in the development of human resources within an organization. And so the explanation below is given, like how HRD metrics focus on HRD processes and climate variables. Okay, so here we can find that the first thing is HRD mechanisms or subsystems or instruments. So the mechanisms include tools, techniques, and systems that is used to facilitate the development of human resources. So this can include training and development programs, then performance appraisal systems, career development and planning, succession planning, coaching and mentoring, organizational development interventions, and so on. So let's discuss the HRD processes and the HRD climate variables. So what do you mean by HRD processes? These are the activities or interactions through which HRD mechanisms are implemented. Okay, so the key HRD climate variables, let's see what are those. First of all, it is role clarity. It helps in clear understanding of job roles and responsibilities. Also, awareness of competencies required for job performance, so that the resources, they can understand, the employee should be aware of the skills and knowledge required for the role. And also it is proactive orientation. That means it encourages employees to take initiative and then engage in continuous learning. It also leads to trust, because building trust between employees and management is really very important. Okay, also we can say that collaboration and teamwork also it leads, so that it promotes teamwork and collaborative efforts. Authenticity is the other point. It encourages genuine and honest communication. Also, openness leads to new ideas and feedbacks. Then comes the risk taking. It encourages the calculated risk taking for innovation. It also helps in developing a dynamic and forward thinking organizational culture. When we talk about the value generation, it focuses on creating value through HRD initiatives. Also, it helps in clarification of norms and standards, and then better communication, within the organization, which enhances transparency and reduce misunderstandings. Okay. Also, it leads to fair rewards, where employees are motivated and then they reinforce the desired behaviors. It also helps in generation of unbiased data on employees by collecting the accurate data on employee performance and then informing the decision making and the HRD planning. And what are the other influencing factors that leads to this HRD development is personal policies, then the top management system. The top management system, the leadership style and commitment are included in them. So this influences the prioritization and effectiveness of HRD initiatives. Then comes the investments on HRD. Also the top management commitment, the strong commitment from the top management towards the HRD. It ensures adequate support and resources for HRD initiatives. Also, history and past culture are also included here. Then HRD outcome variables. What are HRD outcomes? They are the result of effective HRD processes and a positive HRD climate. So this can include, increased job satisfaction or employee retention, or improving the employee performance, or then skill development of the employees, or altogether the organizational growth. So in summary, we can say that HRD metrics, it integrates the HRD mechanisms, the processes, and the climate variables to create a conducive environment for employee development. Okay, so this helps in building a positive HRD climate, also bringing about improvements in employee performance. By understanding all these variables, it's really very essential for maximizing the impact of HRD initiatives and achieving strategic organizational goals. Now let's find the second question is: describe the mechanisms, issues, and challenges of HRD. Highlight the role of top management in HRD. So in block 2 unit 5, role of HRD managers, in this unit we can find the answer for the issues faced by HRD professionals, and the role of HRD professionals in organization. Okay, so let's see what are the challenges or the issues that are faced by the HRD, and let's see the role of top management in HRD. So HRD mechanisms or the subsystems, these are the tools or techniques that is used to facilitate the development and growth of human resources within an organization. So these mechanisms, they include training and development programs, like to improve the skills or knowledge of the employees by bringing about workshop, seminar, or on-job training, and so on. Also, performance appraisal system, it evaluates and improve employee performance. So the methods which we can use for this is like feedback session, goal setting, or regular performance reviews. Career development and planning is also an important point because it helps the employees, to improve in their career growth and progression. This can be done through career counseling or development plans and mentoring. Succession planning, it ensures continuity by preparing employees for key positions. Also, coaching and mentoring that provide guidance and support for personal and professional development. Organizational development interventions, it improves the organizational effectiveness and culture. Now let's see the issues and challenges in HRD. So HRD faces many kinds of issues or challenges. Let's see them one by one. First of all, it is encouraging diversity in the workplace. Since it creates an inclusive environment that values and leverages diversity, it implements diversity training programs, promote policies that support equality and inclusion. Then, competing in a global economy, equipping employees with the skills to compete and collaborate in a global market. It also reduces competence mismatches by aligning employees' skills and competencies with organizational needs. It helps in addressing the requirement for persistent independent learning by encouraging the employees for continuous learning, and this leads to a rapid changing environment. It also promotes organizational learning, where knowledge is continuously shared and utilized. This can be implemented through knowledge management system or knowledge sharing. Also, it helps in managing workforce generations as it offers flexible work arrangement or by creating mentorship programs to bridge generational gaps. So let's see what is the role of top management in HRD. So top management plays a really very crucial role in the success of HRD initiatives. The key roles of top management are strategic alignment. They ensures that HRD strategies align with the overall business goals and objectives. They also helps in resource allocation so that they provide adequate resources which include budget, time, personnel for HRD activities. And then what? They helps in leadership and commitment by demonstrating through active participation and support. They also create a supportive culture by promoting a culture that values and prioritize learning and development. Then HRD also helps in monitoring and evaluation of its employees' performance metrics and then feedback to continuously improve HRD programs. It helps in driving change, which leads change management efforts to integrate HRD into the organizational fabric. So we can conclude that HRD mechanisms are critical for the development of human resource, and it also include various tools and techniques like we discussed before, like training programs, performance appraisal, and career development, and so on. However, HRD have all these positive or advantages. We can say they face some challenges such as promoting diversity, competing globally, or but top management plays a very important role in ensuring the success of HRD by aligning it with strategic goals, allocating resources, and so on. Now let's see the third question. Explain the meaning and perspectives of career planning and describe what career transition is. So this question has come from Block 2, Unit 7, Analysis or Performance and Career Planning. In this unit, you can find the meaning and perspective of career planning and what is career transition. So let's see the answer for it. Career is an integral part of any individual personal or professional life. So we can say career is a collection of work-related activities, personal experiences, and adventures that occur, through various stages of the life of an individual. You can see the definition by David and Stephen over here. What is career? Okay, now let's see what is career planning. So it's a process by which individuals set career goals and identify the means to achieve them. So it's a continuous assessment of one's skills, interests, values, and preferences. So let's see the perspectives on career planning. There are two main perspectives, that is individual perspective. The first one, so it includes self-assessment. So the individual evaluate their own strength, weakness, interest, and values. Then they set the goals, and then it results in the skill development of their self. And this leads to career pathway exploration, which includes various options and pathways that align with personal goals and market opportunities. It also helps in networking and then job search strategies, where job searching or which include resume writing, interviewing skills, and job market research. The other perspective is organizational perspective, and this perspective, it helps the organization use career planning to identify and develop employees with high potential for future leadership roles. So that helps in succession planning. It also helps employee development programs by providing opportunities for continuous learning through regular training, mentorship, and coaching and all. It also helps in performance management by aligning employees goals with organizational objectives through performance appraisals and career discussions. It also helps in implementing employee retention by increasing employee satisfaction by offering clear and career progression pathways. Now let's see what is career transition. It refers to the process of moving from one career stage to another, which can include changing jobs, industries, or straight away the career paths. So let's see what are the types of career transition. We can say job transition, that can be internal or external. What do you mean by internal transition? It's like moving to a different role or department within the same organization. And what about external transition? It means changing employees or relocating to a new geographic area for work. Now let's see what's the role transition. It can be vertical transition or lateral transition. Vertical transition, which means moving up the career ladder to higher position from a manager to a director. What do you mean by lateral transition? It means moving to a different role at the same organizational level, often to gain diverse experience. It also helps in industry transition. What is industry transition? Means changing one industry to another, which can acquire, which requires more acquiring new skills and knowledge and relevant to the new industry. It also can be the career path transition, where you shift to an entirely new career field. Okay, because you're often sometimes you get driven by a desire for more fulfillment or better work-life balance or alignment with personal passions. So in conclusion, we can see that career planning and career transition, they play a vital role in it, which helps individuals and organizations align goals, skills, and opportunities. So by understanding all the dynamics of career planning and by effectively managing this transition, individuals can navigate their career paths more successfully and achieve long-term fulfillment. Let's see the fourth question. Discuss the emerging issues faced by HRD professionals and enlist the role of HRD professionals in organization. So the fourth question and the second question, they both are somewhat similar. You can see the emerging issues are asked here faced by the HRD professional, and in the second question they have asked the same thing, issues and challenges of the HRD. Okay, here the role of top management in HRD, and here they have asked for role of HRD professional in organization. So the answer is somewhat similar, and it has come from block 1, unit 1, human resource development. Here you can find the answer for issues and challenges in HRD. So it's somewhat similar. So I have added the same points of challenges of HRD. You can go through these points as we have discussed it, the same point in the second question itself. Okay. Now let's see the role of HRD professionals in organizations. So HRD professionals are essential in shaping the workforce and organizational culture. So what are the roles of HRD professionals? The first one is strategic partner. They act as a strategic partner to align the HRD strategies with the organizational goals. They also act as talent developer to identify and develop talent within the organization. They also sometimes act as change agent because they lead and manage organizational change initiatives. They also act sometimes as performance consultant as they analyze the performance gaps and recommend solutions. They also implement performance management systems. They also lead as a role in diversity and inclusion champion as they promote diversity and inclusion initiatives. They monitor and address issues that are related to diversity and inclusion, and they act as learning facilitator. This is because they create a culture of continuous learning and development using various platforms and technologies. They also act as organizational development specialist since they develop interventions or they facilitate team building and organizational programs. They also act as employee advocate since they represent employee interests and concerns. They ensure fair and equitable treatment of all employees. So in conclusion, we can say that HRD professionals face a complex and evolving set of challenges in today's dynamic work environment, but through the strategies they can ensure that organizations not only meet their current needs but are also well prepared to adapt and thrive in the future. Let's see the fifth question. Describe the concept and process of coaching and discuss the components of the coaching process. So this question has come from block 3, unit 9, counseling, coaching, and mentoring. In this unit you can find the concept and process of coaching. You can see the components of coaching. Okay, so let's see the answer for it. What do you mean by coaching? Yeah, coaching is the process of helping the employee to grow and develop in the organization. Okay, so the goal of coaching, what it is to unlock a person's potential and maximize their performance, right? So the process of coaching, it includes certain steps like establishing the coaching relationship, so which include to build rapport and trust between the coach and the coachee. So this can include activities like initial meetings to discuss expectations, also agree on the goals, roles, and responsibilities of both the parties. And what is this? The next process is assessment and goal setting. So this identify the coach's current situation, strengths, weakness, and development needs. So that can include activities like assessment tools, personality test, and so on. The third process is developing the coaching plan. It means to create a structured plan to achieve the set goals. This can be done through creating timelines and by and adding milestones, and then identify the resources and support needed. Implementation and action is the next step. So this helps in taking concrete steps towards achieving the goals. And the next step is monitoring and feedback. So this helps in tracking or progressing the ongoing feedback of the coaching. So it helps to adjust the coaching plan as needed based on what's working and what's not. And then comes this process is evaluation and closure. So this process, it assesses the overall success of the coaching engagement and plan of the future. And now let's see the components of the coaching process. What are the components is the first one is trust and rapport. Coaching, it helps to build a strong trust relationship between the coach and coachee, that is fundamental in any organization. It also helps in active listening. The coach must practice active listening, fully concentrating and understanding and responding to the coaching. Powerful questioning also plays an important role here. The coach uses powerful or open-ended questions to stimulate the coach's thinking and self-reflection. Goal setting is also one of the most important key, which helps to provide direction and motivation for the coachee. Also, action planning also plays helps in guiding the coach's efforts and helps them focused on achieving their goals. Feedback is essential for learning and growth. So feedback helps the coachee understand their progress by recognizing their strength and weakness, and then or doing the some efforts in improving their areas. Then comes the accountability, support, and encouragement. So accountability is that the coach holds the coachee accountable for their actions and commitments. And support and encouragement is where coach support and encourage the coachee by motivating or giving some confidence in them. Then comes a reflection by encouraging the coachee, which that helps or it results in reflecting on their experiences, learning, and progress. So, in conclusion, we can say that coaching is a powerful development tool that helps individual achieve the personal and professional goals. So, by building trust, setting clear goals, and all, coaches they can support coaches in unlocking the professional or the potential and achieving meaningful growth. Let's see the sixth question. Explain the interconnection between human resource development and industrial relations and discuss the organization development interventions to manage industrial relations. So this question has come from Block 3, Unit 10, HRD in Industrial Relation. In this unit, you can find the interconnection between human resource development and industrial relation. Also, organization development interventions to manage industrial relation. So now let's look into the note. I have made a tabular forms to understand the interconnection between human resource development and industrial relation in a better way, so that you can understand and remember in your exam. So here the main points that are given for interconnection between them is goals. The goal of HRD is to enhance employee skills, knowledge, and career development, whereas the goal of industrial relation is to maintain the harmonious relationship and to ensure fair treatment with labor laws. And what is focus of HRD? It focuses on individual and organizational development through training, education, and career planning. And the focus of industrial relation is that it manages relations between management and employees. The skill development in HRD, it improves employee competencies and engagement through training and development programs. The skill development in industrial relations is that it equips employees with negotiation skills, conflict resolution techniques, and communication skills. The organizational culture in HRD, it helps to shape the culture by promoting values of learning, growth, and collaboration. Whereas in industrial relation, it influences workplace culture through policies, practice, and agreements. And what is policy development in HRD? It aligns with organizational goals and legal requirements, whereas in industrial relation, it ensure fairness and equity and compliance with the labor laws. Communication channels, it facilitates open communication, whereas in industrial relation, it helps to address grievances and concerns. Conflict resolution in HRD provides tools and techniques for resolving conflicts effectively, whereas in industrial relation, it helps to implement mechanisms like grievance handling and negotiation to resolve disputes. Employee engagement, Then the compliance and training and development. These are some other points that can be included for explaining the interconnection between HRD and industry relation. So by going through these points, we can see that they are closely interconnected aspects of organizational management. While HRD focuses on individual and organizational development through skills enhancement and career planning, industry relation, they emphasize maintaining positive relation. And what is organization development interventions to manage industry relation? Let's see the points one by one. The first one is conflict resolution workshop, in which uh, in which that helps to teach negotiation techniques, active listening, and mediation strategies to enhance communication and resolve disputes peacefully. Then the second point intervention is that joint problem solving teams. It formed cross functional teams comprising representatives from management and employee groups to address specific workplace issues. It also helps employee participation programs, which empower employees to contribute ideas and participate in decision making process. It helps in labor management committees by providing a structured platform for addressing grievances and improving working conditions. And then we can say about the training on labor laws and regulations. It ensures compliance and promote fair treatment of employees, reducing the likelihood of legal policies or disputes. Then comes the change management initiatives, which helps in proactively address potential impacts on employment relation and engage stakeholders in planning and implementation. Also, performance management system has some key impact on it, which ensures that performance evaluations are conducted objectively, and crisis management and communication plans also helps the employees and the stakeholders to have transparent communication between them. The seventh question is explain the process of mentoring and its importance in HRD. So this question also has come from Block 3, Unit 9, Counseling, Coaching and Mentoring. In this unit, you can find the answer for the process of mentoring. Okay, so let's see what is mentoring. It is a relationship between a young person and an experienced adult, right? So mentoring can be of two types, that is natural mentoring and planned mentoring. Natural mentoring occurs through friendship, teaching, coaching, and counseling. Whereas planned mentoring, it occurs through structured programs in which mentors and participants are selected and matched through formal processes. Let's now see the process of mentoring. The several key stages are establishing the relationship, then setting goals and expectations, and then development planning. Now let's see what other factors are there. That is regular meetings and discussion. The mentor and the mentee, they keep they have regular meetings or programs to discuss the challenges and achievements. Yeah, it also helps in skill development and learning. The process of mentoring includes skill development, since it includes technical skills or qualities or strategies. So the mentee, they gains hands-on experience or learning opportunities under the mentor's guidance. It also helps in feedback and evaluation. Periodically, the mentor evaluates the mentee's progress and growth towards the established goals. Closure and transition is also it comes in the process of mentoring. As mentoring relationship progresses, the mentor and mentee, they prepare for closure. So that's the last process in mentoring. Now let's see the importance of mentoring in HRD. So mentoring plays a crucial role in HRD. This is because it helps in knowledge transfer and skill development between the employees of the organization. Yeah, because the knowledge or is transferred from the experienced mentors to less experienced mentees. So this helps in improving the job performance and accelerate career growth. Career development and guidance is also one of the main role, because that helps in mentoring, which provide personalized guidance and career advice. So mentors, they share insights into career paths. Promotion of learning culture is also where mentoring fosters a culture of continuous learning. Retention and engagement also comes in mentoring. This is because effective mentoring programs contribute to higher employee retention by enhancing job satisfaction and engagement. Leadership development is also can be is the result of mentoring, we can say. This is because mentees learn from mentors leadership styles or the decision making process and the interpersonal skills. Succession planning and talent management can also be acquired through mentoring process. This is because it ensures a pipeline of skilled professionals ready to assume key roles in the future. Diversity and inclusion is also a result of mentoring, since mentoring helps to create a more inclusive workplace culture where diverse perspectives are valued. Organizational effectiveness is also can be achieved by mentoring, by aligning individual goals with organizational objectives. So in conclusion, we can say that mentoring is a dynamic process which helps both the mentor and the mentees to contribute significantly to individual development and thereby to organizational growth. Let's see the last question. Highlight the trends in HRD functions with the help of sectoral examples. This question has come from the Block 4 Unit 11, Emerging Trends and Perspective. In this unit, you can find the answer for the trends in the HRD function and understand the sectoral trends. So now let's see the answer that I prepared for it. So the HRD functions are evolving rapidly due to the dynamic environment or the globalization or technology, we can say. So let's see what are the key trends that shapes the HRD practices. So job analysis and job design is one of the most important key trend, and job roles are becoming dynamic and specialized because of the advancement in technology in today's world. We can see there's a shift of roles between digital skills and creativity and adaptability, right? So effective job analysis ensures roles are well defined and aligned with the organizational goals. Then comes the training and development. Continuous learning and upskilling are critical as industries undergo rapid transformation. So robust training and development initiatives help organizations stay competitive in today's economic market. Organizational experiences are prioritizing employee experience and promoting work-life balance. So they contribute to a supportive work environment where employees feel valued, motivated, and empowered to perform their best. Career development has also is one of the most important factor in this. This is because organizations are focusing on leadership development, succession planning, and talent management strategies. Performance management is a system that shifts towards continuous feedback, agile performance management system, and approaches. So organization, they are moving away from traditional reviews towards ongoing conversation or goal setting frameworks. So this facilitate timely recognition of achievements, it identify development needs and align individual performance with organizational goals. Then comes the human resource information system, that is HRIS. The cloud-based solutions are becoming popular now in today's technological advancement, we can see. So HRIS, it enhances efficiency, accuracy, and compliance in HR operations. Now let's see the sectoral examples. We can take the example of IT industry, where companies like Infosys and TCS, they conduct job analysis to redefine the roles in emerging technologies like AI and cybersecurity. Then the tech giants like Google or Microsoft, we can say, they're offering extensive online training in cloud computing, software development, machine learning, and all. Then companies like Salesforce and Adobe, they prioritize employees' experience with flexible work hours, so which helps in career growth opportunities. Also, career development, you can see in IT industries like IBM and Accenture, they provide career framework for advancement and leadership development. So performance management, then HRIS, we can see in various companies they use this HRIS and performance management for improving their talent management. Then a different sector is tourism and hospitality, we can say, like hotel redefine roles such as guest experience to enhance guest satisfaction, operational efficiency, and so on. Also, lecturer resorts, they prioritize personalized guest experience and sustainable tourism. We can see that hotels nowadays they use real-time guest feedback system to measure the service quality and the operational efficiency. So in conclusion, we can say that the trend in HRD function, it reflects the evolving needs of organization to adapt to technological advancements. So by implementing these strategies, it helps the organization that to achieve or to effectively develop the talent, enhance organizational capabilities, and which helps in sustainable growth in their responsive industries. So each sector which we have seen above, they're customized to meet industry specific challenges. Okay, so that's it. That's the end of this question paper. Hope you have found it helpful. So don't forget to share with your friends also. So if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe the channel, as I will be uploading more videos in the coming days. So please study well and all the best for your coming exam. So thank you.